Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about something that happened recently, and this involves Damien and Bianca, aka Dick and Balls Nation. Shout out to Troy CV, he was the one who came up with that. So I'm actually going to call them Dick and Balls Nation for this situation that they did. So basically they have been in the news, they have been involved in some controversy and received a lot of backlash for basically highlighting the fact that they basically wanted a lighter skinned / mixed daughter with pretty eyes, aka green or light eyes. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but I mainly want to focus on the aftermath of what they did and how they're trying to milk the situation and trying to gain some sympathy. So basically they have showed on their channel that their car was being vandalized and someone spray painted colorist bitch on their car. And, it was a Lamborghini, so it's an expensive ass car. And, they live in a gated community. I actually found out about the situation through Chrissie, and it was a very short video. I will leave the link to that video in the description box. But I honestly want to talk about how they are basically staging this and how they staged this situation to milk the situation to get some sympathy. And they spray painted it because they didn't even call the police, but yet they actually just showed the camera of someone. It was a big male figure, dark male figure, spray painting on their car. Now, common sense will let you call the cops, especially since they live in a gated community. That's usually what people do in these types of communities. They want to keep it safe. So if there's any reports of vandalism or crime of any way, shape, or form, they're going to call the cops. But no, they didn't call the cops. They basically, spray painted it themselves. They staged this. And even in that video, them trying to fake cry and, basically garner sympathy as if, the attacks were being that they were getting, that basically the attacks they were getting and the backlash they were receiving from their previous video, even in their explanation video of that video, which was complete BS. But, they now are trying to milk the situation by gaining and garnering sympathy. And honestly, it's not working for me. And, you see this a lot with these big YouTubers, and I really have to start blaming the viewers at this point who have gotten them to this point, and they have either always been problematic or they start getting problematic once they become big. And this is why I am so upset that us Black, female, and dark-skinned female YouTubers, content creators, and anywhere and anything we do, we don't get that support versus these problematic people on the internet, on social media, on YouTube. But anyway, basically they're just trying to garner sympathy. They're basically just trying to milk the situation for more than what it is. No one spray painted anything, even if it was someone else and not them, not Damien. But they are definitely staging the situation. And like I said, I noticed this with some type of YouTubers. Like, this has me like, what in the Jussie Smollett? It really has me asking that question, like, what is going on? And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they staged it. And one thing I noticed in the comment section of Chrissie's video about that is, yes, I saw a lot of people saying that no, it wasn't some dark-skinned Black woman, thank God. It wasn't some Black person, because Black people do not care about colorism, especially as it only affects, or mostly affects, dark-skinned Black women. And honestly, I have to actually agree with that, because no, you don't care about colorism. That's just the truth of the matter. So I agree with the people in the comments section who said, yeah, they staged it. They were milking it. Even in their video, they tried to fake cry, and Bianca's trying to look like, oh my God, I can't believe someone did this. Oh my God, with her ugly ass. And you know what I'm saying? So no, I don't believe this was an actual crime, an actual quote-unquote hate crime, an actual crime of vandalism. I do not believe that this was an act of somebody taking their insult and their backlash too far, and this is just another way for them to demonize or try to demonize, Black folks, specifically dark-skinned Black women. And this is just me calling it for what it is, because yes, we see it. It's a form of damage control. And, this is why I just, I've never really followed them, never really paid attention to them. And this is one of the reasons I do not put so many big YouTubers up on a pedestal. Do I think that there are big YouTubers who should be elevated a little more, who should be getting more in recognition, like the Jackie Ainas of the world and the Too Much Mouths of the world? Yes, I do. But at this point, because of people like Dick and Balls Nation, shout out to Troy's TV again, because of these people like them and the Ace family, and then they are the reason why I cannot take big YouTubers, celebrities, and every other person that is on a pedestal so seriously, which is why I don't idolize too many people. I'll cheer, I'll support, I'll stand them to a certain extent, but I never want to lift them up to a godlike figure. And let's just talk about what Bianca said about her daughter looking more like her father and having light/pretty eyes. Okay, a lot of you got offended by it, but like Lovely T and Chrissie said, why all the selective and fake outrage? You got mad at her for saying all that, but you are some of the same people who will be on social media swooning and sighing and oohing and eyeing at the same type of features and eyes and, skin tones and biracial and mixed makeups. You black folks are the same ones putting that on a pedestal. And there's nothing wrong with finding it cute. It's nothing wrong with calling babies beautiful. But some of you guys were the same people shitting on Gabrielle Union's baby. And I've seen the baby. She's adorable. She's a chubby baby. And that's just me being truthful. She's a chubby baby, but, she's adorable. But you were shitting on Gabrielle Union's baby, but I did not see you, swooning and sighing and oohing and eyeing at all the, lighter skinned, better hair or good hair, lighter skinned, lighter eyes, mixed eyes, uncommon eyes type of people. You're not doing that. You may give them compliments here or there, but you do not put them or elevate them on a pedestal, okay? Like that. And I understand to a certain extent with the eyes thing, because brown eyes are very common. Brown eyes are like the most common eye color, okay? Blue eyes, what I found out, blue eyes are very rare. Green eyes are very rare. Hazel and their red and purple eyes, and the reason I put that in quotes is because they're technically not red and purple, but they kind of look like that from afar. Those eye colors are very rare. So of course, things that are rare, things that you don't see, they're like one of those quote unquote hidden gems. But let's be honest, they're mostly associated with quote unquote European standards of beauty. And that's why a lot of you guys like to elevate light, bright, and closer to white. But guarantee if any black person kind of denies their blackness, whether they are black, biracial, mixed in any way, shape, or form, the reason you are so quick to claim them or want to claim them or call them out when they say something that's, closer to, or in a way closer to idolizing a European standard of beauty, you call them out. But let's be real, you prefer things, a lot of you prefer things that are light, bright, and closer to white. And this is why I say, you know what, watch how more of us, darker skinned black women, start moving away. And I'll let you believe what you want to believe about that. But you know what I mean. And so anyway, I do believe, yes, with the Dick and Balls situation, with Dick and Balls Nation, they are milking the situation, trying to garner sympathy. And they also had the nerve to come in their fake ass apology video because they got so much backlash for what they said, instead of just saying, hey, we have a beautiful, healthy, beautiful baby girl. And honestly, if you think about it in the terms of, them not wanting the daughter to look like the father, because, it's not cute to have a dark-skinned black daughter or a dark-skinned daughter. Let the sons be dark-skinned, but the daughters be lighter in the black community, okay? But let's just put it this way. In terms of the daughter looking like her father, I was always told when I was growing up that I looked like my father, not only in skin complexion, but in feature-wise and facial type. I really don't get a lot from my mother. But in terms of looking like my father, when I was younger, people told me, oh, she looks so much like her father, she must be lucky. So I'm not sure if this is just a Caribbean thing. If you're Caribbean or Jamaican, tell me. But I was always told that, when a girl looks like her father, she's lucky. And when a boy looks like his mother, he's lucky. So maybe that's a thing. So what I'm saying is, you know, maybe it's best that the daughter looks like the father, okay? But honestly, yeah, you know, when it comes to colorism, I guarantee there's probably no one who actually vandalized the car that wasn't D and B, you know, milking the situation, okay? The reason they are milking the situation is obviously to garner sympathy, and even in, like I said, their fake ass apology video, they tried to show, oh, all the good stuff they did for the community, all the stuff, the positive stuff that never gets shown. And yes, again, this is where I blame the viewers. You need to focus on what they have done versus good, what they have done positive and good, but you always pay attention to the controversial stuff. And yes, that needs to be called out, but let's just be honest. When someone, especially when they look like us, when someone does something good, don't just, you know, ignore and say, oh yeah, because I see this on social media with black folks. When it's controversial, when it's talking about stuff like especially race relations and whatnot, when it's surrounding that, we're all up in the comment sections giving on our opinions and in our feelings and whatnot, going back and forth with people, trolls or not. But when it's like, oh, this person is doing something good, I don't see as many comments, I don't see as many likes, I don't see as much attention. And you know, in some cases, maybe that's a good thing because your best work is done in silence. But at the same time, it's like, everyone kind of overlooks the good stuff, but one major bad stuff can trump it. Now, this is not to excuse Dick and Balls Nation, but you know what I'm saying? But still, when someone is doing something good that benefits us as a collective, then, you know, use it to our advantage. But at the same time, why is the good stuff always getting overlooked and then we're acting like it never existed, but we pay attention to 10 million and one bad things, or we do 10 million and one bad things? But anyway, yes, Dick and Balls Nations, they milk the situation. They have said colorist things, especially Bianca, on more than one occasion. Especially like Queen Naja and what is that other dude's name? Not Clarence, the first guy she was dating, whatever. Yeah, Queen Naja, they have been colorist. They have been saying some colorist stuff. And the whole thing that Bianca was saying, if I did not want my child to have black features, I wouldn't be with a black man. Okay, that's very vague and surface level. And although that has validity in it, that is very vague and surface level. But whatever. But anyway, yes, that is all I had to say about the situation. Like I said over and over, they are milking this. They are trying to garner sympathy. They staged this. And, you know, this is why you should not be putting people on a pedestal. And this is why it's so hard to boycott something that you've already invested so much support in. So yes, that's all I had to say. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, you know, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to click the links down below to check out the Chrissie's video and to check out, you can get some leggings for 15% off if you like leggings or if you like to work out. I am actually trying to get myself back in the gym. You do not know how crazy it has been. Okay. Yes, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!